Good day, I'm Stephen McHugh, and this is your JIS news for Thursday, August 24. Area and shift commanders of the Jamaica Constabulary Force have received 24 new vehicles. National Security Minister Robert Montego says equipping the management and improving the general mobility of the force is part of efforts to ensure improved service from the police. He was speaking yesterday at a ceremony to hand over 4 of the vehicles to the Era 2 Police in Pompano Bay, St. Mary. The vehicles should make it easier for duty area commanders and shift commanders to move at any time to inspect and do crucial functions at police stations across the 5 areas and 19 divisions.
Every shift has a commander, and this person is the person that will run the division for that shift, and that person ought to visit the stations to check on the cells, to check on the records, to check on the deployment and the deportment of the men and women serving. It is estimated that once you have proper management in place, the results should go up by about 30%.
The minister says the government will continue to equip the police with resources such as motor vehicles so they can better confront criminal gangs and put a dent in crime. He adds that while money is being made available to fight crime, the ministry is also spending to improve facilities where members of the force reside so that their environment will be as comfortable as possible. Meanwhile, the Security Ministry has partnered with its agriculture counterpart to boost crop production at correctional institutions. Over 300 acres will be cultivated for consumption by inmates at the Richmond Farm Adult Correctional Center in St. Mary. During a tour on Tuesday, National Security State Minister Arnold Charles Jr. said the collaboration would enhance the skills training among inmates and boost overall production.
Together, you're going to see better use because we will gain technical expertise from them. We will gain the use of equipment. Some of the programs that they're going to be rolling out in the near future, they know that they have acreage here available to carry out those programs and the labor. So you're going to see a lot of positive things coming from this collaboration.
Minister without portfolio in the Agriculture Ministry, J.C. Hutchinson, says crops being targeted include carrots and Irish potato. Technical support is being provided by the Rural Agricultural Development Authority.
And we are going to be seeing if we are able to provide them with the seeds. We will help with the insecticides, might be with some fertilizer, but the main thing we are going to be providing is the technical assistance that is needed here. And that is what we are going to be driving more than anything else.
Minister Hutchinson says crops from the production will also go towards the school feeding program, as well as for national consumption. It was also disclosed that a project committee has been collecting data and designing a plan of action. A memorandum of understanding between the 2 ministries is expected to be finalized within 2 months. Still on security, over 200 pastors and peer counselors attached to the Jamaica Constabulary Force have received training to counsel perpetrators of domestic violence. They were presented with their certification at a ceremony on Tuesday. National Security Minister Robert Montego says this is part of a social intervention strategy to help reduce such incidents, as official data shows that 37% of murders are as a result of domestic violence.
It is not enough to protect the victims and hold the perpetrators accountable, but intervention must be done with the perpetrators themselves to reduce and eliminate a recurrence. The training of specialized counselors is an important step to reduce incidences of domestic violence.
The training provides for more persons to be available for domestic violence intervention.
This program will be evaluated and monitored with specific indicators to ensure that the intervention is having the desired results.
More than 400 police officers have received training in domestic violence prevention and counseling over the last 12 months. Police Commissioner George Coelho is calling on more persons from the church to come on board and play a role in the initiative.
Let us find out what is your role and how you can help us to treat with this scourge called crime and violence.
In other news, the Office of Utilities Regulation, OUR, and the Petroleum Corporation of Jamaica, PCJ, have signed a memorandum of understanding to establish a partnership in hosting Jamaica's inaugural natural gas conference. The conference will be held from October 4 to 6 at the Jamaica Pegasus Hotel in Kingston, under the theme New Horizons, the development of a natural gas sector in Jamaica, prospects and challenges. Its primary objective is to explore the economic, commercial, legal, and regulatory implications of the development of the local natural gas industry. Energy Minister Dr. Andrew Wheatley says it will provide a platform to inform citizens of new opportunities, adding that Jamaica has a lot to gain from the use of natural gas in the energy sector.
When we look at the facility out at Bogue, where LNG is providing electricity at under 13 US cents per kilowatt hour, and looking at the facility that is expected to come on stream at Jamaica, with the price of electricity coming in even lower at around 11 cents or so per kilowatt hour, speaks to the potential of even getting lower prices for electricity.
Registration forms for the Natural Gas Conference are available on the conference website as well as the websites of the PCJ and the OUR. Persons may also register online at Touchstone Ticketing. Early bird registrations end August 31. And finally, Tourism Minister Edmund Bartlett is currently in California engaging stakeholders of American mega technology companies such as Google, Airbnb, and Uber Technologies. The meetings are in tandem with 2 of the 5 strategic pillars of the ministry, building new products and fostering new partnerships. The discussions are also being used to promote the UNWTO GOJ World Bank Conference on Tourism, scheduled for November in St. James. On Wednesday, Mr. Bartlett met with executives of the accommodation booking site Airbnb in San Francisco. That meeting advanced discussions regarding an MOU which was signed with the booking site in December 2016. Today, the minister met with senior executives at the headquarters of Google. While there, he got an overview of how Google generally works with tourism boards and ministries worldwide. Later in the week, the tourism minister will meet with senior representatives from Uber Technologies, a ride-sharing technology company. Mr. Bartlett returns to the island on Sunday. And that's it for JIS News Today. I'm Stephen McHugh. Thanks for watching.